Welcome back to another episode of Chopping It Up with the Mayor. I'm Mayor Tamara Wallace, and this is our city manager, Joe Irvin.
Today we are bringing the heat, literally, with some wildfire prevention and safety tips and two cozy recipes, garlic butter roasted chicken and a colorful ratatouille.
So let's jump right in because this chicken needs some oven time.
Sounds great. We're starting with a whole chicken, about 3.5 to 4 pounds. Let it come to room temperature and preheat your oven to 425 degrees.
Okay, we've already preheated the oven, so we're all ready. While that's heating up, let's mix together the garlic butter. So we've got 6 tablespoons of butter. We've got some minced garlic.
Pour that in there.
Yep.
All right.
And then we're gonna use some salt and pepper. And then just a dash of the Cajun seasoning.
A dash.
Yeah, perfect. Then we're gonna pat the chicken dry. We've already rinsed our chicken.
Okay.
Because you need to always wash your chicken off, and so we have done that. Now comes the fun part. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so we have to smush that together. I'm gonna do that because I want you to do this.
Okay.
Because I have done this before.
Good teamwork.
You want to use your fingers and you want to create a space in the chicken between the skin and the breast.
Is this a pocket we're building here?
We're building a pocket because we're gonna put some good stuff in there.
Okay.
Now, you ready?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna put about half of this. I'm gonna get my hands involved now.
All right.
And we're gonna smush it in there. Get it all down inside there. Now we're gonna take the rest of the butter mixture and we're going to smush it all over the top.
Okay. Oh,
Get
man.
it down in the legs and the wings so that it's all nice and gooey. Now we have a quartered white onion, half of a lemon, but you want to do it the long way, not the across, because it fits better.
Okay.
And then a bunch of fresh thyme, and we're going to put that into the cavity.
Just
Yep,
right
put
in
it all
here.
in there.
All right.
Okay, and then comes the fun part. We're going to take a little bit of this kitchen twine. Want to cut it?
Right there?
Yep.
Cool.
And then if you'll hold the 2 legs together,
Got it.
I will tie this up because we want all that goodness to stay inside there. So once you've gotten all of the butter and the garlic and the good stuff inside, we want to put the chicken into a roasting pan. You can also use a cast iron skillet,
Okay.
but I have a roasting pan. So we're going to just set that in there. I'm gonna put the rest of this good stuff on top.
That's breast side up.
Yes, breast side up,
All
and we're
right.
gonna roast it at 425 for about an hour, hour and 15 minutes. But what the important part is with poultry is that you need to make sure that your poultry is at 165 internal temperature. You can put it in a leg. I usually put it into the breast because it gets in there deeper. But before it's completed, it has to be at 165.
Gotcha.
That will keep everybody from getting sick.
Good.
While we're talking about fire prevention, we're gonna put this into bake.
Okay.
So what I usually do is I will put it in about for the first hour with the lid, and then I take the lid off for the last 15 minutes to let it get nice and brown.
Cool.
So we're gonna go ahead and put that in the oven. While our chicken is roasting and filling the kitchen with that amazing aroma, it's perfect time to talk about something that's been on everyone's mind around here: wildfire prevention and safety.
Just like you prepare a good meal, preparing your home for wildfire takes planning and the right ingredients. Like defensible space, it's the buffer you create between your home and the wild land that surrounds it.
Defensible space isn't just one thing. It's made up of different zones, each with its own purpose. Let's take a deeper dive into the defensible space zones and explore what each one means.
Defensible space breaks down into 3 zones. Zone 0 is the first, 5 feet around your house. Here you want to remove anything flammable. No bark, no mulch, no firewood. Think stones, gravel, or non-combustible surfaces.
Zone 1, from 5 to 30 feet out, is the lean, clean, and green zone. Keep grass short, prune your trees 6 to 10 feet up, and space out your plants to slow fire spread.
Zone 2 is 30 to 100 feet of your property. And this is about thinning trees, mowing tall grasses, and removing heavy undergrowth.
Each zone plays a key role in slowing or stopping wildfire. And when you tackle all three, you're not just protecting your home, you're helping to protect your entire neighborhood. Speaking of layers and good spacing, just like defensible space, we're gonna tackle our next recipe, which is ratatouille. First, we're gonna dice an onion for our sauce. And we're using a mandolin, and we always wanna use safety precautions. So we have a glove that goes on the hand that's going to be closest to the blade, and here's the blades. So you put the glove on there. What I do is I start with just the glove on the vegetable, and then as it gets lower, we can use this because that gets it down further in there and you don't run the risk of cutting yourself. However, I will say this with dicing, it's a little difficult, so you're gonna have to use your muscles.
Okay,
Okay.
I can do that.
Okay, so let's dice an onion first. Maybe 2 more slices, and that should be enough onion for us. Okay,
There we go.
so we have our onion that's all nice and diced. See, it comes out perfect.
Yeah.
We're gonna put that in our saucepan. We're gonna add a little bit of olive oil because you can never have too much olive oil.
Agree.
About a tablespoon. And we're gonna add our minced garlic. Again, you can never have enough garlic. We're not
I like your
all of
recipes
this.
so far.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
So we're gonna let that brown and get really nice smells coming from it. The onions, the garlic with the olive oil. And once that's done, we'll start adding some more ingredients. So now that we have browned and softened up our onions and our garlic, we're gonna add a few more ingredients to our sauce for the ratatouille.
Sounds great.
So we're gonna add some crushed tomatoes.
Can I pour this whole
You
thing
sure
in?
can, please.
All right.
I will help. Get some of that off of
Oh,
there.
listen to that sizzle.
Oh yeah, that's nice. We're gonna add a little tiny bit of Cajun seasoning because I love Cajun seasoning.
Yum.
And this is the Wallace family recipe. That is dried oregano.
Okay.
You wanna put that in there, about half of that.
Half of that.
Mhm.
There we go.
And some dried thyme. You're gonna add just a little tiny bit of chili flakes. They go a little bit goes a long way. And then some of this fresh chopped basil, which, as we know, we love.
Definitely.
Perfect.
From the lasagna soup.
Yeah. So back to fire safety for a moment. Did you know that the city offers free defensible space inspections? I'll bet you did.
That's right. South Lake Tahoe Fire Rescue sends trained inspectors to walk your property with you. They'll identify potential fire hazards, provide a customized checklist to strengthen your defensible space, and even suggest ways to harden your home against embers and radiant heat.
And if you live outside the city, don't worry. Lake Valley Fire Protection District offers the same services for homes in the county. So everybody's covered.
That's right, Mayor. These inspections aren't just helpful, they're proactive. Many homeowners don't realize that small changes can make a big difference. Home hardening includes replacing old roof shingles with ignition-resistant materials, installing ember-resistant vents, using metal mesh to screen under decks, and it also includes upgrading windows to double pane or tempered glass.
You can even swap out wood fencing where it meets the house with non-combustible materials. Something as simple as that can help stop fire from spreading to your home.
And once you've started clearing all this debris in defensible space, you might be wondering, what do I do with all this yard debris and branches?
That's where the free chipping program comes in. South Lake Tahoe Fire Rescue and Lake Valley Fire District will chip all of your trimmed limbs and branches. Just make sure that they're under 6 inches in diameter and are piled on the curbside.
You can request that the chips be left after for mulch or hauled away.
Perfect.
It's an efficient, no-burn solution that helps you reduce the fire fuels safely.
Just follow the guidelines and schedule your pickup online. It's that easy.
So take advantage of these free resources between creating defensible space and making simple home hardening upgrades. You'll be tackling big steps towards making your home and your neighborhood wildfire safe.
So now we're gonna move on to the next step. We're gonna start by building our ratatouille because you wanna make it pretty. But the first thing is, and I'm gonna let you do it, is we're going to dump the sauce into the bottom of our baking dish.
Okay.
And I'm gonna let you do it because that cast iron is a little heavy.
Thank you. Want to get all that good stuff out of there.
All the good stuff, and then spread it all around with your little wooden spoon.
Okay.
And get it in there even. And then we're gonna set that aside and work on our veggies.
Sounds good. That looks great. Okay.
Okay, so let's set this up here. And then we're gonna start with our vegetables. So here's somewhere I have to explain. I have never met a vegetable that I didn't like, but no one in my family likes eggplant. So I substitute a sweet potato for the eggplant in my recipe. The only thing you have to do, because it cooks at a different length than some of the other vegetables.
Yep.
So I put my sweet potato in the microwave for about 5 minutes. And it baked it halfway. That way it cooks evenly.
Looks good.
Okay.
Yep.
You can also use a purple sweet potato, which is super pretty with all the different colors. So now we're gonna slice them with the mandolin.
Okay.
We took off the dicing attachment and we're just gonna slice them. And I think this is why the mandolin is so important, because it gives you the exact same width of all of your slices.
Sounds good.
So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna cut the ends off, because we don't need that piece in our food.
Gotcha.
So we'll do that, and I will hand that to you, but make sure and hold it flat. There we go, perfect. And
How
then
much of this, the whole thing?
The whole thing, and that's when you're gonna wanna use the protective piece. Now let's put this in our bowl, and we'll have our first piece to start building. Let's set that aside and go on to our zucchini. So that was yellow squash.
Okay.
Now we're using zucchini.
Sure, an efficient tool.
I love that thing.
Yeah.
Now we use Roma tomatoes, and the reason we use Roma tomatoes is because they approximate the size of the zucchini and squash, because you sort of want everything to be about the same size, but also because they're firm and they hold their shape better. So we have 2 Roma tomatoes. Here's another bowl for our tomato. And
Let me try
get
this
the
one.
other tomato going. And then now for the sweet potato.
And you said you microwaved that for 5 minutes?
I did, I microwaved it. So normally that size potato would take about 10 minutes to bake.
Yep.
So I did it halfway. So I still wanted to cook with this, but I wanted it to be more efficient. It's hard to find an onion that's the right size, that is similar in shape. So I usually quarter an onion, and I'll use 1 or 2, and then I'll show you how we build it. We'll build it with just pieces of the onion.
Okay. Go down this way?
Yes. Perfect. I think that should be sufficient. So now we're gonna build the ratatouille.
I can't wait.
And this
Yeah.
is the easy part, actually. So you just take a layer of each, put them all together, and then what I do is I grab about 2 or 3 pieces of onion, because again, the onion doesn't fit. And then you make a pretty spiral with it. And you just start building it. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
All right.
I always put the onion
my first
between 2
time.
layers
Yeah.
because it's not a full layer, it's harder. So I put the layers, I hold it together. And then you just stack it around. We're gonna make a pretty spiral. There we go. And then we can just fill in some spaces here.
Oh, man. It's like such a healthy dish.
Before we finish it up, one last thing to talk about is the Tahoe network of fire-adapted communities. Say that 3 times fast. And also known as TNFAC.
That is tough to say 3 times fast. It's a grassroots partnership supported by the Tahoe Fires and Fuels team. TNFAC connects neighborhoods with fire professionals and land management agencies to help residents reduce their wildfire risk.
So the focus is on being prepared. just like preparing a meal, before a wildfire strikes. That includes hosting neighborhood fire safety walks, organizing defensible space work days, and encouraging neighbors to sign up for inspections and chipping services.
TNFAC provides resources, training, and direct support to residents who want to become fire community leaders, called neighborhood leaders. These volunteers help spread the word, coordinate local efforts, and keep wildfire preparedness at the top of mind for all the residents.
Because when neighbors come together, it's not just about individual homes. It's about building a wildfire-ready community. Whether you live full-time or part-time in Tahoe, your involvement matters.
And if you're not sure where to start, TNFAC has you covered with step-by-step guidance, outreach tools, and support from wildfire professionals.
So don't wait. Visit TahoeLivingWithFire.com to learn how you can become part of the solution, connect with your neighborhood, and help keep our community safe year-round.
Do we drizzle this?
Yeah.
Oh, that looks fun.
So now it's almost ready to go in the oven. And here's where a little bit of logistics come into play. When I make chicken and ratatouille together, I put the chicken in the oven at the temperature and I put it in there for 45 minutes. In that 45 minutes, I then put this together. Once the chicken has been in the oven for 45 minutes and I have finished building this, I put this in the oven covered with tin foil, very tightly covered, for 30 minutes. At that time, I then go in and I check the temperature on my chicken.
Right.
And I also take the tin foil off the ratatouille so it gets nice and caramelized on the top. And here's how we do it. We drizzle it with some olive oil, get it all in there because again, olive oil and garlic make everything better. We put a little bit of salt and pepper on and we'll cover it tightly and then we'll put it in the oven with the chicken and that way everything comes out about the same time.
Sounds great.
And just like that, our garlic butter roast chicken and ratatouille is ready to eat.
It looks amazing. Would you like me to carve this up?
I would.
All right.
So let's take the stuff out. You got it?
Yeah, I can
Just set it here on the...
get in there and take everything out.
Time and all of that is very, very good but I don't think you want to eat just a big piece of thyme.
No.
Okay.
And now cut.
Now just cut and cut us both off a piece. I will scoop us up some of this amazing ratatouille. Okay, you ready?
Yes. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit. Okay, let's try it. They're really good.
That's really good.
I think I like cooking as much as I like eating.
The chicken's tender and perfect. The ratatouille is.
They go well together. Thanks for joining us on Chopping It Up with the Mayor. Stay tuned for our next episode this fall.
And remember, the best time to prepare for fire season is before it arrives. Stay safe, stay well fed, and we'll see you next time.